Hi people, it's Eta. Present is the ambassador.
Hello. It's your boy Ambassador doing this thing again.
Coming up, your celebrity updates. So let's talk about this. Fally Ipupa calling Cameroonian villagers. I know, very offensive headline, but be patient, don't get mad just yet because you probably will have a lot more to be mad about once you get the full story. So as many of us know, the 11th of February, the Congolese musician had a concert scheduled at Canal Olympia Douala. He arrived Cameroon ready to deliver, and some are calling his welcome presidential. The crowd on the street was huge, the hall was filled, and the show took off. All was well until some Cameroonians who thought Cameroonian artists were taking too long on stage began throwing bottles at them. According to 237 Showbiz, Fally Ipupa finally came on stage and Cameroonian fans were still throwing bottles at him. It reached a point and he had enough of it and said, "If you throw bottles at me again, I will stop the concert and go. I don't like villagers. I didn't pay my flight from Congo to put up with this BS." He also reported that Tenor as well had his own fair share of the bottles thrown at him on stage even before Fally Ipupa's arrival. This angered the rapper to remove his trousers on stage before leaving with only his boxers. Many are finding the whole situation funny, which I get. Looking at things from a shallow point of view, it's kind of funny. But when you go deeper, it really is embarrassing and highlights the lack of support Cameroonians have for their own.
I just feel like it's shameful on all fronts, yeah. First, doing that to an artist is shameful. But what's even worse is, so we were booing our own local artists because we couldn't wait to see Fally Ipupa in Cameroon.
Yep, that's what happened.
When this should be the other way around. I mean, like, yeah, I was always happy, like, during this, how do they call this thing MTN does in December, they didn't do it last year. No, there is this concert, there's a general concert MTN does in December, where they usually bring in foreign artists. And when people like stand the Eno come on stage and they shut it down, there's some level of pride which I feel like we hold our own. Yeah, I mean, like, when he comes, at one time there was maybe like Don Jazzy and lots of other Nigerian guys there, and Stanley gets on stage and does his hempe and the crowd sings back to it and he kills it. Right. It's just like, okay, you are big, you are good. Here is my ground. Yeah, this is, like almost like the local champion. We know that you are bigger than us in Africa, but at least I should be bigger than you. When is a situation where we are booing up the local artists because we want Fally to come on stage, and even when Fally comes on stage, the people are still misbehaving. But I have lived a number of years in Yaoundé and I know those crowds. I've been in the booing crowds too. And yeah, once the crowd has gone, as they say, the crowd has no brain. So at times a group of people have been drinking for coming to this concert. And my experience through event organizing in Cameroon has some question marks. At times you pay for VIP and then by the time you know it, the crowd for the popular side bumps into VIP and you're all standing and cheering now like normal. The security are also fans are trying to take pictures with the artists instead of doing their jobs. The ushers are talking to the people that they know, those that they don't know can find your way. So all of those kind of things, which in the smaller scheme of things can lead to this situation. But the bigger scheme of things is the whole aspect of we as Cameroonians, one, not respecting people like that. I mean, like, you should not throw bottles even if maybe it's a thief. Okay, we can understand that. But an artist, a politician, a teacher, whoever, you should not be doing that. And then, worst of all, you are throwing a local artist to leave the stage so that foreign artists can That's the height of, I don't know if it's assimilation or alienation of our character, of our culture. But it's a strange thing, but I feel like partly that's our strength, but that's also a very big weakness for Cameroon. We are so Africa in miniature where everything goes with us. We are bilingual, we are every language. If you meet Cameroonians out of Cameroon, we are one of those people playing easily in other cultures. French, English, we are straight, we are good at it. So we can, I call a friend like that and I like, I sound like a Nigerian. I'm like, no, that's how we talk. So we easily just blend in. You go into Kenya, before you know it, Cameroonians can learn their language and speak that. Yeah. So but that also means at times we might be a very lost people too. We don't really, not like in Nigeria, Yoruba is Yoruba, Igbo is Igbo, Hausa is Hausa. We don't really feel a certain belonging that strongly. We are just there everywhere. So that's a strength, but it could also be a weakness. But we are who we are. We just have to make the most of it, exploit that different. But when it comes to chaotic things like that, I see the crowd will always be the crowd, but I feel like the event organizer should do a better job at controlling the situation and then sending a strong message like, yeah, control the crowd, be it security wise, be it somebody talking to people, be it throwing out. People get thrown out in context of behaviors like this. Events can let there be a strong message. Yes. So
Yeah, but like you said, like I remember attending a concert in Boya, and people come there, they pay their tickets, and they come specifically to see these certain foreign artists. And unfortunately, it's like they want to see these foreign artists, then they want to see the Cameroonian artists, and then they, especially if the artist on stage is not doing a very good job, they kind of feel like I pay to see, like I'm not getting the my money's worth. Right, but then again, it gets me thinking. We always say we want businesses to endorse our artists. We want big companies to organize shows for our artists. We go on runs when people pay big artists from other countries to come to Cameroon instead of supporting the home-based artists. But how do you expect, what message are you sending to the companies if when those artists are on stage, you are like, I don't even want to see them, I just want to see the foreign artists? Then you complain saying, I want the home-based artists to be paid. Like, would you pay to come and see the Cameroonian artist if you cannot even watch him, even just for a fraction of the concert? So it's like, what are we doing?
That's why I said, for me, I blame the event organizers more, because if you are taking care of people in a mental home and you leave the people to go out and then they attack people, you don't blame the mental people. You knew that these are the people you are dealing with and these are the circumstances. So put all the measures to ensure that it works in a certain way.
Yeah.
Secondly, as you said, that's very correct. And I keep on telling people, like, for those who know me, I've been behind the entertainment scene for like 10 to 15 years doing what I do. I will not invest my money. I've invested in entertainment and I've lost heavily. And I will not invest now, and I will not advise somebody to invest now. It's business. You look at the curves of demand and supply, it's not yet right. You look at the enabling environment, it's not right. So it's not yet there like that. What I've just decided as an individual is I've gone behind the scene to just start fixing things and trying to make things work. And I believe, like, when things are right, you don't need to even call people to cry that support your own or whatever. Things will all fall in place. Businesses will come, the crowd will stand here when things are right. But for now, the entertainment industry is not doing a good job when it comes to their whole supply chain, controlling things from supply to consumer end. They are not doing a good job in the supply chain.
Okay, that's your celebrity updates. Thanks for watching that video. Hope it inspired you to want to commit to Chakara TV. You want more content from us? No worries, we got you covered. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, then sit back, relax, and enjoy daily content from us. It's been 8 on Chakara TV. We are craziness with a strategy.